Let me take you back to 1997, where the world was first introduced to Netflix, which at the end of the day was just a alternative for things like Blockbuster. But nowadays, Netflix is one of, if not the biggest streaming service for movies in the entire world, with incredibly popular shows.
Walter, put your dick away, Walter. I'm not having sex with you right now, Walter.
Like that one about chess, the funny Korean game show with the pretty girl, and the show where that quirky bald girl raises her hand and does things. Today we are going to be covering the third one. Known as Stranger Things, it was released back in 2016 and it was a smash hit. Residing with all the 13-year-old girls with BLM in their bio, it grossed Netflix so much money they had to make a season 2. And season 2 did just as good as the first one.
You can't keep getting away with it!
If not better. So they made 2 more seasons, the 4th one coming out this year. And me personally, I do not like Stranger Things. I've watched the entire thing from start to finish, and it's not particularly horrible. It's not like impossible to watch, it's just not very good. And it's incredibly cliche. Like, you have so many last minute saves where, you know, the good person is fighting the bad person, and at the last minute where the good person is about to lose, the other good guys come in, save the day, save their butts, and happily ever after they all kiss. That show is jam-packed with these things, and they do kind of ride home the fact that it's in the 80s and stuff. The show is set from, I think, 1984 to 1986, and you know, that is a very cool concept, and in the behind the scenes of the show, it's a very cool thing of how they created the town and how they created everything. It's very cool, but also the villain and just everything isn't very good. The villains for the first season is the Demogorgon, which started out as a good premise, you know, the upside down, stuff like that. Very cool, very polished, very scary. Second season, I cannot even remember what the villain was. I think it was the funny spider. I think it was the funny spider. Then the third season, it was funny spider again, but in IRL. And then the 4th season, it was that guy, Vecna, the quirky guy that makes people do the watch liquor. Yeah, it's incredibly mediocre, and you know, the characters, they don't really go through any change. There is no real character development. Like, for example, 11.
Please, oh good lord above, do not put me in the jar.
The main character of the show, I guess, goes through no character development. Her whole arc is just, I don't talk very much, and I raise my hand and do quirky things. And she's always the person who beats, like, the villain. She's always the one who wins. First season, she destroyed the Demogorgon, lost her powers for a bit. Oh no, backlash for about 5 seconds, and then she got them back. Like, whenever bad things happen in the show, they don't happen for very long. It's kind of like a Family Guy episode.
Peter, the horse is here.
Something bad happens at the end of the episode, but you don't expect it to carry on into the next. Well, I think at least at the end of season 4, something bad actually happened and they have to keep it there. But that's really the only thing. Now, Stranger Things itself is not a bad show. It's not that bad. It's not horrifically bad to make a whole video about Stranger Things by themselves. That would just be a boring video. But seasons 1 through 3, normal. Completely normal. No reason to make a video on it at all. But season 4 introduced something so major that it might cause World War 7. Hellfire Club.
The Hellfire Club shirts from Stranger Things are £1 on...
Most of the premise, if you don't know about Stranger Things, is that it's based off of D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, which is a very popular game among the virgins and the no maidens. I personally have never played it. I have no interest in it because it will literally be like a lot in real life.
No money,
Come back when you find some gems.
It's like a debuff in real life that I cannot lose my virginity. That's basically what playing Dungeons and Dragons is like. It has the same effect with World of Warcraft. But one of the members of this Hellfire Club is, you know, obviously the main characters, and Eddie Munster.
God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the
which is kinda this misfit drug dealer who runs it, basically. He's the head honcho, he's the guy that everyone, you know, looks up to in the club. And there are t-shirts that the people of the show wear, and in real life people have recreated these t-shirts and are wearing them and buying them. It's not just like some Redbubble stuff where you go, it's like discount YouTuber merch. No, they are actually selling it in stores. And this is almost worse than Frog. Like, every person of the LGBTQ, ABCD, FG, HRJK, NLP plus likes Frog. But now, anyone in that group, they will own one of these t-shirts. Maybe they don't wear it all the time, they will own one. And I assure you, every single 13-year-old girl that has blue stocking dyed hair owns one of these. You can, if you go on TikTok and even search up Stranger Things, you will see a meetup of this stuff. It's horrific.
Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this! Chrissy, wake up! Hey, hello! Time to wake up, can you hear me? Wake up!
It's, first we had the Dream SMP stand. That was bad enough. They're still around, but Dream SMP is dead 6 feet under. Literally, Tommy made a video on how dead it is, but they are still about. And this just seems like the second wave to me, the second coming of the stands. And one of the worst things is about these stands, it's not that they wear a t-shirt, it's not that they're incredibly cringe, it's not that they have zero father figure, it's that they're very obnoxious. You know that they exist. Like, if you go around somewhere, you know that they're there.
I believe that you're right, yet to fail all the same.
Like, I assure you, next Comic-Con or next meetup of any kind of TV show thing, you will see these people there. If you live in America, I'm already sorry that you live in America, but you'll see these people in malls and in the street. I get it. You want to punch them. It's like furry. You just want to throw your fist in the air and boom, like that. I get it. Listen, I get you, man. I get you. I would do the same. But also, one other thing is, in the show, in season 4, there's this character called Matt, and apparently everyone simps over her, even though I think she's a kid. I'm not sure. I think she's a very teen, like the actor, but in the show, they're a kid, and everyone's simping over her, so it's a bit weird. Anyways, her favorite song in the show is, the song Running Up That Hill. It came out in the time of 1986, but that song has been played the hell out of. Like, anywhere you go, you will hear this song. Even on the radio. The stands of Stranger Things have become so big. They have got this song on the radio. The goddamn radio. I don't know where it stands on the like top 10 or the top 100. But I hear this song sometimes on the radio. And it just, I can't, as soon as I hear this song, I think of Stranger Things. And that makes me sad. Because this song is not a very good song. But I don't want it to be associated with Stranger Things. Because that show is not good. Just listen. If I see anyone with this t-shirt on, just know, if I'm in the street and I see you wearing this t-shirt or anything to do with Stranger Things, it's on. With fisticuffs, okay? My fist, boom. Right, look at this form. Look at this form right here. Look at that. Ooh, look at KSI. Fight me, man. It was first the furry, then the Dream SMP, and now this. I don't know what will be next. Probably when Squid Game Season 2 comes out, that will happen. This Squid Game doesn't need a Season 2. It's a good show. I like Squid Game. Very quirky. I like number 420 or whatever. But it doesn't need a Season 2. And this show doesn't need a Season 5. I mean, it obviously ended on a cliffhanger so they can make a Season 5. But Netflix, I like Inside Job. Like Netflix is a good place. Like, a lot of people make fun of Netflix for having really bad shows. Some of them are good. I like BoJack Horseman. I like Inside Job. I like Big Mouth. And I like Squid Game. Yes, I like Big Mouth. But this just isn't it. Like, when it comes to Netflix originals, most of them suck in the garbage. But some of them are actually good. And this Stranger Things just being the biggest one boils my blood because it is so bad. It is just poo-poo. Just know, if I see any of you wearing this, it is on site.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Young Pokeballer, I just leveled up. I'm catching that cash, I just can't get enough. Yo, man, I'm trying to see that big OG.
I'm beating red candies, this bitch that went out of wall. Play hard again, so I'll pull out the massive ball. I'm turning gas, they turn supernatural. 100 bad bitches, and I'm getting catchable. Fuck Louis, nigga, when I'm jumping in the nostalgia. Fuck diamonds, nigga, I just caught a dial. Gun she wanted pro, so I gave it a punk. Yo, what can I say? I'm a young Pokeball. His name is Misty, I made that bitch Squirtle. A nigga, when he gon' get his word turtle. We pray to RA6, this squad turn immortal. I climb on her lap and say, put on my sword.